Welcome everybody, it is Mario 2100 back again with a first impressions video, and it's time for Ratchet and Clank, the remake. That's kind of based on the movie that also came out in 2016 for the Sony PlayStation 4. I'm going to tell you right now, I haven't really played I actually really haven't played much Ratchet and Clank at all. I'm just gonna play on normal mode. The only ways that I've actually played Ratchet and Clank is the PS3 collection of the first 3 games, and that was only the multiplayer of number 2 or number 3, I'm not sure which one. And the only other game that I've played is Ratchet Gladiator, or Ratchet Deadlocked, I believe it might also be called as well.
You think you can break me, Copper? I've been in the darkest pits of the universe. Places that will make your bolts rattle. The eternity pits of your doom. The iron holding of Valor.
So I believe the cutscenes might be some from the movie.
Greetings, new fish. I'm Captain Quark. I don't believe it. You're here. I used to dream of being arrested by you. Now get out of here. I was talking to you, Zed.
Yes, Captain.
So, new fish, I take it you followed my many, many adventures? Of course I have. You're the most famous superhero in the galaxy.
He ain't famous anymore.
Words hurt, Solitary Bill. I'm a huge fan. I even pre-ordered the new Ratchet and Clank holo game. The what? You know, the game based on that incident with you and that Lombax. Oh, you must mean the holo film. Yeah, it's pretty good, if you like all CG. No, I mean the game. It's based on the holo film. Look, here's my confirmation email. I'm having it mag shipped to prison. They're making a game based on a holo film based on my life? But they haven't even consulted me. Oh, this is my fault.
Technically, it's a game. It's a game based on a movie that's based on a game series.
No one will ever hear my side.
But they're not going to say that in-game universe. But that's definitely a fourth wall break that I do like.
Well, then sit down, wary criminal, and I'll tell you a story. It all started with a hapless Lombax named Ratchet.
So I've never played the original Ratchet and Clank, we'll say. It was very sloppy when playing the multiplayer, but I played it with my cousins and it was very fun. So yes, as you can tell, this is back in time.
Where do you think you're going?
Hey, Grim, you're here. I thought you'd be down at the bazaar shopping for gravity coils.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm here. I'm always here. I don't suppose you sneaking out would have anything to do with those Galactic Ranger tryouts?
I just need 1 hour. Come on, Grim. These are the Galactic Rangers we're talking about. Captain Quark will be there.
No leaving the garage until you help fix Mr. Micron's ship. Now get on that boat crank.
Yeah, this
Does
looks
that ship look mag-lifting to you?
right.
Get on that boat. Come on, give it a spin.
So I think this is technically a remake of the first game.
Okay, let's see if these new Versa bulbs work. Look up. You see something flashing?
Yep, left side looks good.
It's a miracle. Onto the afterburner light.
Left afterburner light checks out.
This thing might just be space-worthy after all. One more to the right.
Lower right afterburner works. So, are we good?
Yep, we're good. The news says the tryouts are being held at the fairgrounds. Show them what you got, kid.
From memory, I thought it was a lot harder to.
began his adventure, hoping to
Um,
become a galactic ranger.
I thought it was a lot harder for Ratchet to get out to the Galactic Ranger tryouts in the original game, but that's just me.
His enemies using his trusty Omni Wrench.
Now, I remember that the screws are currency. I have actually seen a Let's Play of the original game, and a Let's Play that was stopped after a couple of episodes by Skyward Wing on this game. But I had seen an SGB playthrough of the original Ratchet and Clank.
Mortal peril. Should he find himself on the verge of death, he'd need to find nanotech to use.
So yeah, so basically nanotech is basically health. So if you
3 out of 5 gunshot wounds.
so if you do get hit by something, so or get damaged, your health bar is up the top. Basically, that's what nanotech is for. If you hit the nanotech box, you'll get that health back.
Lombax displayed a flagrant disregard for public property. Look at him smashing crates. They're humorous.
Maybe he was just saving up folks so he could buy a new weapon to protect the galaxy with.
Hey, who's telling the story here?
I love the narration of Captain Quark, because this is basically like a recollection of this.
His enemy is vanquished. Ratchet forged ahead. His destination, destiny.
So basically, get that nanotech, get that health back. But yeah, so basically screws are a currency in the Ratchet and Clank series in general. Not just this game. Because I think Ratchet Gladiator is really the only game that I've really played.
Hello, recruit. Cora Verilux here. Show us how quick you can be on your feet by jumping over these obstacles. Good work. Now keep moving to the next part of the course.
Death already. So I believe the card thing
A
is
good ranger is always mindful of their surroundings. Hop across these moving platforms.
I believe the card collection is actually something new for this game.
Could be the recruit we've been looking for. Keep moving to the next part of the course.
Hey there, recruits. I'm Frax Lectress, and my specialty is brute force. Let's see how well you can bash these crates. Hey,
So-
that's pretty good. Keep moving. It's time to get our hands on some firepower. Go ahead and grab a fusion grenade glove from this Gadgetron vendor.
Okay, so we're gonna get a glove, fusion grenade.
Good choice.
Look, up here. It's me, Captain Quark.
Awesome. Next step, blow stuff up.
So yeah, so you basically do get ammo. Your ammo count for the weapons is up the top.
The Solana Galaxy is a perilous place, as evidenced by the large amounts of ammunition left sitting around in crates.
Hey,
I think it might auto lock, which is good. Yeah, that. So thank God we don't have a time limit for this.
In order to spice things up, we've armed these dummies with Gadgetron flamethrowers. Not lawyers, they're totally cool.
So we didn't even have a crowd
You may
before.
just be the next Galactic Ranger. Head to the final challenge.
come on, Ratchet. You can do this.
It's time for the final challenge. Survive a brutal onslaught of enemies, and you just might be our next Galactic Ranger. One down.
So yeah, so it doesn't auto-lock
Going down.
like I thought it would, but hey, can't win everything.
Whoa, looks like some angry toads.
But I'm guessing that you can move it around. Yeah, so you also have experience. I'm not sure if that's something new for this game. Or that was in the original game, I can't remember.
Excellent job, Cadet. Come see me after the show.
Huh, that wasn't so bad.
The ladies and gentlemen, the savior of Solana, Captain Quark. Hello, Veldin.
Hello, Captain!
He's on fire again.
I know.
My name is Copernicus Quark, and yes, that was an impressive wall of fire I just walked past. I'm going to be real with you folks for a moment. When President Vironix recommended I take on a new ranger, I knew just where to go. That's right. We want you.
Yeah!
I know what you're thinking. Do I have what it takes? After all, you may not have prevented Dr. Nefarious from atomizing Aliro's city. You may not have stopped Neptune Prague from rendering the entire population.
I'm wondering if these are past villains from the previous
After all,
games,
you may not have this chiseled
but
jaw or
I don't
godlike
know.
pectoral region.
I haven't played the series,
Then
so I don't
you
know.
have what it takes. You don't have what it takes.
But I have heart.
Yes, but unfortunately that heart is encased in a weak, muscleless mass of inexperience. Plus there's your history to consider.
Got a long line of citations here. Possession of an illegal gravity repulsor,
Operation of a black market accelerator.
willful disruption of the space-time continuum.
That is a funny story.
And that is a part of the game,
And you're dangerous.
which I believe is a crack in time. I think is what they're referencing there.
Wait, just give me a
Sorry,
chance.
Otag, Galaxy in jeopardy. Get back out there. And remember, you can do anything. As long as you're me. Next! Meanwhile, on planet Portu,
Dr. Nefarious, the mad scientist who made all of this possible.
I'd suggest cognitive impairment. I'm more of a vengeful scientist. I trust you're here to meet the troops.
State your prime objective.
Destroy Galactic Rangers.
State your prime objective.
Destroy Galactic Rangers.
State your prime hub.
Hello.
Defect detected. Preparing for immediate destruction. In 3, 2.
Oh, a defect. Go play, Victor.
So yeah, so basically this is how Clank actually escapes. I remember this sequence from the Let's Play. I didn't
this defect knew that his best chance for survival lay with
didn't
the
play
facility's
much of.
ventilation system.
Well, I'd seen it, but it was a long time
You
ago.
might just make it out of there alive.
But I think this was playable.
I know you will find the defect, Victor. You never disappoint.
Feeble defect knew that if he were to survive, he would have to throw a bomb at whatever lay in his path. The young defect spotted a spring bot ahead of him and knew that with this handy device in his arsenal, he could now defeat the deadliest of forces, gravity. The hopeless defect had to throw a spring bot, but where and how?
You wouldn't think he would have heard me from throwing a bomb.
There you are.
Oh my.
Quit your running, you useless piece of scrap.
Yeah. It gave me the prompt, but it gave it to me really early. I was like, this is slowing down, but
Get back here Let's settle this. Warbot to Warbot.
Ow. Jumped a little bit too late on that.
Oh no, water.
That was a little...
And I'm out of here. Sonic the Hedgehog, right there.
Suddenly, the defect spotted in power. This device could power up a variety of machines. But where should he throw it?
You're like really good at adding drama, man.
Thank you, Shiv. I pride myself on my penchant for storytelling. What seems to be the problem, Victor?
You won't get away from me, Chairman. I've got him right where I want.
But yeah, so basically the main villain in this game is Chairman Drek. I don't know if he comes back in any other game. So that hasn't changed, thank God. That is something that the original carries over to the okay, so I don't know why I have this bomb. Ah, okay. That's why I have the power button. Because I need to open the platform. That makes sense. But yeah, as far as I remember, this is as long as the original. So yeah, so basically Ratchet and Clank is definitely a little bit of a
You think you can run from me?
puzzle platformer. I jumped really late on that and I should have actually got hit by that. There you
Get back here, you miserable defect.
go. Miserable? What the fuck, man?
Try outrunning this. I'm gonna rip you apart, sprocket by sprocket. Water! Ah!
So many boxes with probably so many goddamn screws, but I can't break them.
Computer.
That
Set
looked like the
coordinates for
Avengers
Galactic
logo
Ranger
there for a
home
second.
base.
Destination set. We will never make it. But hey, what are you gonna do?
Oh dear.
I love that. That's so rude. It's like, we're not gonna make it, but what are you gonna do? Gotta say, the graphics look really good for this remake, but then again, it is a remake, so of course it's gonna look very good.
What?
Well, fuck. It looked like there was a little bit of particle effects as well. With the crash landing.
Huh?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think that was more of a playable section of actually going down to the ship than a cutscene. I think that lasts a little bit.
Damage. Sister board appears to be intact.
I must get to Alero City. They are in danger.
Whoa, 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 hey, who's in danger?
An army is coming. I must warn them.
Hang on, slow down. You've been in a crash. What do you say we get you back to my garage? I'll run a diagnostic and have you fixed up in no time.
Thank you. I appreciate the assistance.
It's no problem. So, what do I call you?
I suppose my proper designation is Warbot Defect D54290.
Maybe I'll just call you Clank. My name's Ratchet. Up and down. Yeah, there you go. You're a natural.
A million thoughts raced through Ratchet's head. Could he repair this diminutive warbot? Would it be the key to the adventure he craved? Did he leave the proto-engine on in the garage?
Oh shit.
The answer to all these questions
Was yes.
All right, hang on. I'll get us back to the garage.
I don't think those things are really gonna hurt me.
Large gaps were child's play to Ratchet. All he would need to get across is a trusty swing shot and a little bravado. Fortunately for our furry hero, a conveniently placed crate provided Ratchet with a combustor.
Yes, one of our first
A
weapons.
combustor.
Well, I'm out of ammo because, well, it didn't give me any ammo, they just gave me the gun. Oh, it was saying that, so yeah, so you can switch the, as you can see, you can, actually, I believe that they did this in the original game as well, you could actually set 4 different weapons to your D-pad.
There is a switch across the way that can be activated with a combustor shot. Impressive shooting.
Missed. Okay. It's gonna have a little bit of lock on, but it doesn't. Hey, fuck.
Ward, what are they doing here?
I have information in my database that poses a threat to Chairman Drek. He must have tracked my position to your planet, so he could get it back.
Ratchet had to think fast. Perhaps the hook shot would solve his current conundrum.
Grim, listen to me. I want you to lock the garage doors and then head down into the shelter. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Copy that, Ratchet.
The bad way, hurt, confused and alone. He scoured the Kizil Plateau for signs of nanotech.
I think that's all of them.
Look at all those screws. Jeez, I saved myself there.
Is that a water dropship?
Correct. Model X60 to be exact. Also known as the Dropship of Death.
Great.
Ratchet.
Did I tell you what? I almost died. All those screws. I was gonna say, it's not gonna give me any nanotech. Of course not.
All the jobs Rick has given us, we gotta look for some defect. It's not that.
The Blarg are all over Grim's garage. Grim, are you okay?
I'm fine, kid, but I ain't opening up till the coast.
Oh yeah, that's right. Those crates are explosive. Derp.
The blarg are all over Grim's garage. Grim, are you okay?
I'm fine, kid, but I ain't opening up till the coast is clear.
Just hold tight, Grim. I got this.
So I don't know who the voice is for Ratchet, but he does a damn good job. I don't know if it's the original voice actor or it's a new one, but he does a really good job, we'll say. I think I was gonna say it might be the same voice actor, but then again, he would have been older. They had him lined up.
Incoming dropship detected.
I'm down in the shelter. Ratchet, this place is a mess. Disassembled weapons and engine parts everywhere. Didn't you tell me you were going to clean it up last week?
Yeah, sorry about that. Can't help.
A beginner's guide to quantum.
God damn it.
The blarg are all over Grim's garage. Grim, are you okay?
I'm fine, kid, but I ain't opening up till the coast is clear.
Just hold tight, Grim. I got this.
We're not gonna get that nanotech box until just a little bit later.
I've got you on holofit. There are more enemies moving in.
Incoming dropship detected.
More bots.
I'm down in the shelter. Ratchet, this place is a mess. Disassembled weapons and engine parts everywhere. Didn't you tell me you were going to clean it up last week?
Yeah, sorry about that. Got held up on a project.
A beginner's guide to quantum burst engines.
Just throw that anywhere. I have it bookmarked.
What's this? Fun with singularities and other cataclysmic events.
That's really more for educational purposes. It is always good to meet a fellow.
God damn it! This is kicking me in the ass now. So I'm gonna leave it there. I don't really want to go too much further into the game on video yet, because I really just want to play this by myself. So what do I think? I think it's good. It looks really great. The graphics are really good. It controls pretty well. I would have to go back to play the original to see how it compares to the other games, but it does feel good, and I can't wait to actually continue playing this game and see where it takes me. Because I hear this game is pretty good. Not the best game in the world, but definitely pretty good. So yeah, other than that, it looks great, sounds great, the sound effects are great. That's the good thing about this whole thing, is that it's that really good remake of a game, and I think more remakes should do that. They should be somewhat faithful to the original, you know, maybe little callbacks to the older games as well, other games maybe. Like, I mean, Ratchet and Clank, it's a little bit, it's not really too much out of the realm of possibility of bringing up other games in the series, because, well, there's 4 breaks in the series from what I hear all the time anyway. So, or the writing is really good. So there's that. I don't actually have a stutter. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head and just repeating the words. So sometimes it gives me a little bit of a stutter, but it's not, you know, I don't have an actual natural stutter all the time. So yeah. But with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching this first impressions video of Ratchet and Clank for the Sony PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 4 remake of Ratchet and Clank. This has been Mario Man 2100. You guys have a great day or night, and of course, take care.